I'd learned some things on my first pass of the portfolio. Mostly I learned that I am not easily motivated. I could go back in time right now and tell me from first year, alright look, you cannot fuck up on this, alright? I handed in my portfolio, and I fucked around and I forgot about shit, and I didn't get in. And me from the past would be like, no, I'm sure it'll work out. Art was what I'd always been meant for. Everyone had always told me I should be an artist. I loved making comics. It wasn't my destiny or anything, but art was just gonna happen. That was, I guess if I stopped and thought about it, maybe I would. I mean, shouldn't I be all, I can't go out tonight, I have a burning in my chest, a piece that must, nay, demands to be expressed on paper. Can't you Philistines understand? Look at these guys. Most of them are just trading Pokemon, but some are really pouring themselves into it. I mean, they suck, but at least they're trying their hardest. Like, I'm always hanging out with Smitty and his course mates, and they're having a blast. It's the middle of the night, and we're jumping on trampolines and carrying on like jackasses. These shots are great. Why aren't I this creative? And then there's Radic in media arts. Working hard, playing harder. Establishing Instagram cliches before lunch. And I don't even know what I'm talking about because that site hasn't been invented yet. Fundies wasn't the only thing I'd applied to out of high school. I'd also applied to advertising. And got in, but I declined because I knew if I didn't at least give art a shot, I would always wonder. So I'd better make that shot count. There comes a time when you just have to accept that you have what you have. So I left for school early. So early that there were only 4 people ahead of me. All Asian. Oh, look how nervous they are. Oh, that feels so good. Now let me just say that I did not feel great when I walked in there. I'd reused some of my better pieces from the previous year's portfolio submission, and my full sketchbook was sparse at best. But as the line grew, I started to get cocky, because I could hear and see my competition. The Sheridan College Illustration Portfolio Submission Guidelines make some things perfectly clear. Number 1. They will not accept models, sculptures, or statues of any kind. Send a picture. 2. This is a portfolio drop-off. There are no meetings. 3. You must include everything listed. Any missing pieces will make your submission incomplete. Lastly, regardless of where you intend to take your art career, there is to be no cartoons or anime of any kind. Now this last one I think I need to explain. It doesn't matter what your argument is for the artistic superiority of Inuyasha. They want to see what you actually know. You cannot break the rules until you've learned them. I'll do a whole episode on this subject later. There's more than enough material. But regardless, what it comes down to is this. They say, no anime, so there's no fucking anime. And yet there's always people handing it in. Like they expect the judges to see it and go, oh shit, this kid clearly doesn't know how to take direction, but their anime skills are so radical, we just have to accept them. It happens all the fucking time. And yet they're so excited. They've thrown themselves at this. What business do I have applying to illustration? So I went online and applied to my courses. Illustration, obviously. Visual merchandising. I realized that I had no plan for my life. I thought I belonged in art, but I was just trying to live up to the expectations of others. I didn't take advertising because I was afraid I'd wake up one day, look in the mirror, and realize that I hated myself. That I'd decided to do something I was good at, but not something that made me happy. But would I have regretted it? Is there a Dave there now in advertising wishing he'd taken art? Or is he glad he dodged a bullet and made the smart choice?